Tucked away from the hustle of California's capital city of Sacramento is the mountain town of Garden Valley, where many people have getaway cabins to spend their weekends. But firefighters battling a small wildfire in the area would discover something much more sinister inside one of the homes. We're partnering with our affiliate KTXL for the very latest. Here's Reed Grinsell.
A chilling scene after a remote cabin burns to the ground. Inside, firefighters make a gruesome discovery. The bodies of the Buchanan family, Adam, Molly, and their 8-year-old son, Gavin, all burned almost beyond recognition. Was this an accident, or was it a murder-suicide, or was it something more sinister?
They are absolutely tragic cases. If you think about it, there's a father, a son, and a mother that have all lost their life.
The Buchanans were a typical hard-working American family. Adam owned a successful construction business. The cabin in Garden Valley, California, a 2-hour drive from their home in the Bay Area, was their getaway retreat. They went there never realizing it would be their last weekend on Earth. Sheriff's detectives initially thought it was an accident. The propane tank exploded. But after an intensive investigation, the sheriff of El Dorado County delivered the chilling news. This was no accident. It was an arson and murder investigation.
The 3 victims suffered from gunshot wounds prior to the fire.
Forensic evidence showed the family was shot with a .22 caliber rifle. The community was on edge. An arsonist, a cold-blooded killer, was on the loose.
The possibility of it maybe even being a murder-suicide, has that been ruled out at this point?
We're not ruling anything out at this point in time.
Cops all over Northern California really wanted the culprit caught because little Gavin was one of their own. He had saved up his allowance, $100, and bought a bulletproof vest for Eddie the police dog in nearby Palo Alto.
Every time we put on his vest for any kind of high-risk situation, we always think of Gavin.
He wanted every dog to be protected, so what an amazing thing for such a young little kid to understand that and to know that.
It seems the whole town came to say goodbye to Gavin and his parents. But at the service, one mourner was missing. It was Adam's eldest son, 16-year-old Nolan. Nolan was in jail, arrested right in the middle of class at his high school. The sheriff says his truck was spotted at the cabin the night of the fire, and detectives found other evidence linking him to the murders.
When you hear homicide and arson, there's an element of intent that we hadn't heard before. So that, of course, is very disconcerting to the family.
Nolan is charged with triple murder and will be arraigned next month. The DA hasn't yet filed arson charges, and he hasn't yet revealed a motive. Nolan will be tried as an adult as family and friends continue to mourn and try to make sense of a senseless killing.